And introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 66.1 kilograms and trained under Joe Lopez and Alex Volkanovski at a freestyle fight gym. His professional record stands at 13 wins, 6 losses, fighting out of Johannesburg, South Africa, but by way of Wollongong, Australia. Make some noise for the former Eternal Featherweight Champion, Justin Van Heerden. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 66.1 kilograms and trains under Ben Vickers and Marco Bonos at a scrappy MMA and the Costa Academy. His professional record stands at 8 wins, 6 losses, fighting out of Belo Horizonte, Brazil by way of Perth, Australia. Make some noise for the former Eternal Bantamweight Champion, Rod Costa.
Wow, what a sight, Matt. I'll tell you what, this is one that fight fans have been looking forward to since it got announced. A great show of respect between these two guys, and it's good considering the bad blood that ensued between them over all these years. It's going to come to an end tonight. Let's see how it does. Van Heerden versus Costa, round 1.
Yeah, they're just red-hot competitors, aren't they? But Rod Costa even spoke Jack Jenkins' name. He just wants that one back so bad, and he said if his opponent pulled out that he'd meet him tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. in the car park, and he probably would too. But right now, he's got the familiar foe, the lockjaw in front of him. In southpaw to start, just changing stances. He had a lot of success in southpaw in their first 2 matches, I felt, Van Heerden.
Well, he's a proud South African man, none more so than Rod Costa, being proud as a Brazilian, both of whom call Australia home. And they've gone from coast to coast, these guys, fighting the best of the best in their division. What an honor it is to have 2 champions, former champions, Matt Williams, center cage here tonight.
And Costa back up at featherweight tonight as he just has his fringe rearranged by the big toe of Van Heerden. But he's fought up as heavy as welterweight, I believe, back in the day as Rod Costa. He'll fight anyone for half a sandwich if it means a chance to lace him up. And there's a good low kick from Rod Costa. He does that well. His high guard's quite effective. He's got a good jab, and that low kick, he's got good timing on it, and again finds the lead leg of Van Heerden.
And you made mention of this, these guys sharing common opponents on their way to the belt. Both got wins over Alan Philpott and Diego Pereira. Justin Van Heerden circling on the outside, center cage from Costa. He'll stay calm in there, Matt.
Very calm. A veteran and a really good run of form too. Won 8 of his last 10 wins, and he's on a quest tonight to make himself undeniable once more. He's the former champion. Goes to the lead leg of Costa, not really committed to that strike. Angles out to take the center, does lockjaw back to southpaw. Very respectful start at the moment. Both respect and have tasted one another's power.
Well, you can almost see the familiarity they have with each other's game plans. No one overextending as of yet. One apiece. Who takes home the decider?
Well, this is one of those ones that they've probably played through on their pillow at night, going to sleep many times, wondering what if. And running it through as the lockjaw is the first to pull the trigger, and that showdown at high noon steps through with the right hand, shifting footwork from the Springbok. Good disengagement, and Costa steps forward, looking to press the action. Good stiff jab. One thing that I've noticed from the freestyle team, and a string that Lockjaw's really added to his bow in his last series of fights, is their ability to disengage and after the first phase, and then they'll fake the disengagement and come back with the second phase. And that's something that Lockjaw's looked for a couple of times so far in this fight. Little fake, looking to pry to the chin with the the up kick. It's Van Heerden. Two specialist grapplers duking it out on the feet at the moment.
Well, they seemingly... And you can hear Colby Thickness in the corner of Justin Van Heerden.
I thought that was Eminem. Sporting the short ball peroxide look tonight as Van Heerden doubles up with the lead hand and corks the right hand. But how's the damage to the lead leg starting to accumulate from Rod Costa, who slaps the right hand to the kidney of the Springbok, the lockjaw, sorry.
Counting down the final minute of our very first round. More movement from the corner seems to be the advice from Colby Thickness, the one and only voice for the Springbok here tonight. Ryan Gray leading the charge for Rod Costa and the team from Scrappy MMA and Costa Academy. Across the cage, shot now for Costa. Heavy hips for Van Heerden.
I was just about to say, Big T, I think Costa, he just changed his cadence there for a second, and I thought he might shoot, and he did. It was great initial actions with the hips from Van Heerden that prevented the takedown. That would have been a real big deciding moment in that first round, and a round that's been pretty close. You probably have to say the leg kicks of Costa will stick in the judges' minds, but here's Costa burrowing in for a takedown on the hips. 10-second clappers go.
Final seconds of round one. Looks like we're going to see a second round. Coming up next here at Eternal 87. Here we go, round two. You'd have to think a bit more urgency from both of these guys. We've seen some fantastic finishes from either of them in the past.
They're both so used to the long form game, aren't they, Big T? They've been fighting so many 5-rounders over the course of their career, especially in recent times. And now, two very respectful approaches to the 3-rounder. Costa presses forward, lands another good leg kick as Van Heerden steps out to his left-hand side, and there's the return. Trying to cash a receipt as Van Heerden doubles up on the jab, sticks the right hand straight down the pipe.
Shades of their last matchup, the right hand getting the job done for lockjaw against Costa. More self-awareness from Rod now. Another overhand right lands just above the ear for the Springbok.
And it was a right hand that missed like that on the occasion that left him out of position and allowed Costa to capitalise with the big left hook.
Once again, this matchup proudly presented by our friends at Proper Number 12 Irish Whiskey. Tonight's card made possible here in Perth.
Sorry, T, but a lot more controlled tonight with that right hand as the lockjaw, not wasting anything. It's been jabbing towards that nose, and there's a good left hand to the right hand combination connects from Van Heerden. You remember in Costa's last fight, he had that nose spread across his face like a drop pie by the Japanese fighter, and not a lot of time in between drinks. Interested to see how it was stand. Oh, there's one a little bit low.
Justin Van Heerden doing his best Alex Pereira impression, says that's okay, we're going to keep going.
No Rochambeau tonight. Here's the first look. Sustained look at them grappling around number 2, and it's a big right hand that misses from Costa on the break.
More urgency seemed to be shown by the hometown hero, Rod Costa. Looking to pick his moments. Van Heerden elusive on the outside. Jab down the middle and a right hand match.
Yeah, beautiful connection, and he likes what he found.
Here we go. Justin Van Heerden, it's about time. He opened up in round number 2, but Rod Costa says, give me some more, son.
Yeah, he gave that shoe a shining, didn't he? He liked the feeling of that left hand. The knuckles just slamming into the nose of Costa, and he wanted some more. Backed him up to the fence. That's the biggest moment in this fight thus far. And how's Costa pressing forward now with some intentions? Look at the eyes. And digs hard to the leg. Van Heerden picks it up and shoves him away. Costa now with 2 minutes to go feels like he needs to get that one back in the second tee.
Well, he's having success at targeting that lead leg. Justin tried to catch that one, unsuccessful on the takedown follow-up. However, you'd have to think Van Heerden now finding some momentum, but we've seen it so many times before. Rod Costa, he's not going anywhere.
No, he's durable as anything. I wonder if you start faking that low kick with the right leg and letting the right hand go. He can't throw it too blind like he did there. Van Heerden's out of the way, in on the single leg. But Van Heerden do a good job to keep the hands separated. Look at the tenacity of Costa though, burrowing in. Now it's Van Heerden trying to hit the switch, but Costa's picked up his far leg around the ankle, and he's just gonna put those together like a farm pig off to the markets. Good work from Costa.
Takedown successful, 1 from 2 attempts here in this trilogy, counting down the final minute of round 2. And after a flurry from Justin Van Heerden early on in round number 2, it's Rod Costa advancing position now.
He certainly is, and he's found the back of Van Heerden, which gets the applause of this Perth crowd. They want to see something late in round number 2 from Rod Costa, but he's managed to secure this backpack. He's got that leg bladed out with a bit of a broomstick, and he'll look to spread the base of Van Heerden. We're going to do some damage now with the left hand. He's got the far wrist trapped as Rod Costa and looks to drive his hips in, making Van Heerden carry all of his weight here. 15 seconds to go. Both lads have had some big moments in this round, MCT.
Well, let's see if we see a third round. Looks like we will do so. Rod Costa pounding his way out of round 2. Third and final round. Stroke Boy order now, exclusive to Main Event and KO Sports round 3.
A stiff jab to open up the accounts from both lads. A little bit of jousting. Somebody tell these guys the Olympics finished. There's a low kick attempt, but Justin's just out of range on that one. Low kicks have been effective thus far from Costa. And had success with his wrestling late in the second. Will he go back to the well? We will see. Good circling. Out of danger there is Van Heerden.
Well, it seems to be that both guys are aware of each other's game plans. The striking seems to be in favour of Van Heerden. The grappling serving Rod Costa quite well at the closing exchanges of round number 2. Round 3, Matt, it's too close to call.
It's too close to call, indeed. And Van Heerden, he just ate a leg kick to give a right hand just before. And he gets one of his own there. That one, the shin found a home on the back of the leg of Costa. Little fakes with the hips, steps off, answers the call of Colby thickness, triples up on the jab, just measuring, trying to find a home for the right, but nothing doing, decides better of it. Just a jousting, a stiff, a pushing jab, and knew the shot was coming. Heavy hips initially, and splitting the base is Van Heerden, but look at Costa just pick up that foot.
Well, he's got time to work here, Matt.
He certainly does, but this takedown not completed yet, but he's got the hands locked under the waist, and his blood pours from that nose of Costa now. Now, Van Heerden needs to keep these hands separated. He needs to frame on that wrist, frame on the bicep, try and create some space. He's looking for the switch that he looked for at the start of the second, and manages through that action to get back to his feet. Heavy whizzer on the left-hand side. Can't see from her position here if the hands are connected. There you go. Beautiful pictures on UFC Fight Pass, and it's the left hand of Costa just shoving that hand into the belly.
And he's so strong in these positions, isn't he? When he gains positional control, very, very difficult to shake Rod off.
Yeah, struggling at the moment. Here's the single leg. That might give Van Heerden an opportunity to disengage. Yeah, before the fights, then I gave him a little pat on the back and on the belly. I was like, oh, mate, you're like a little muscle hamster. He's all muscle. And you notice that with the level of grappling that he has, an international medalist in the gi, is the intricacies of the nuances of these positions that he makes himself so effective, putting his weight in the right places, knowing how to leverage his body. This is the best chance now that Van Heerden's had to escape. He's under the far tricep with that left hand, a position that BJ Penn used against Benson Henderson that Conor McGregor used against Khabib, and that'll give him the opportunity
here we
to get
go.
out the back door.
Great circle out from Van Heerden. Center cage for Costa now. He's wearing some of the claret just under his nose, courtesy of the Springbok, and those punches now starting to sneak through the guard, Matt.
Yeah, that jab starting to find the beak of Costa, and I thought it wasn't going to be properly healed. It was in a serious state from his last fight. Look at that little sidestep. He could be playing for the Springboks tonight at outside centre. Good Van Heerden.
I'm sure we'd all love to line up for the Springboks.
Touch it and half it. Touch and half it.
But he's doing his best job here tonight. Left jab lands flush. Costa continues to press the action. How tough is Rod Costa?
Mate, he's built to something else, is this lad. He's going to shoot. I feel he's using that jab to measure the shoot again, is Rod Costa. We might see it right here in front of us, but
oh, nice.
Oh, right hand connects, slaps him across the face like a scene from The Mask of Zorro. Boys exchange jabs. 50 seconds to play now. What's another close round in this trilogy?
Big knee from Van Heerden on the entry, but Rod Costa will complete the third and what could be the final takedown of this matchup. Matt Williams, did you hear that knee?
Yeah, it absolutely cracked, but look where he's ended up now with 30 seconds left to play. He's got an IBJJF world silver medalist on his back in the name of Rod Costa. The former king of the bantamweights is looking to insert his hooks, and he's got the hook. Can Van Heerden see off this attack? He's got good wrist control. I don't think that Costa's going to be able to get under the chin, but this is great visuals to see off this fight in the trilogy.
10 seconds left, Matt Williams. They will leave it all in the cage. Oh, he's exposed his neck, has he? No! They will go the distance. Rod Costa and Justin Lockjaw Van Heerden. The trilogy is finally over here in Perth.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Our 3 judges score the fight 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28 for your winner via unanimous decision in the blue